Is there a room I can? Is there a room I can put him in?
Right outside the door, unless you want the in the cell.
Let me take the agreement from the state. What would happen is that you're going to be released, but there's a hold on you and you'd be transported to Illinois. Otherwise, this would be set for a waiver hearing, and then we would have basically a trial to determine whether or not you should be sent across the street. Okay, you understand all that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to my mom, so I need some personal counseling.
Why is that?
I'm undecided. I have this.
Did they offer you a plea? Is that what it is?
They offered me a plea. Hello. Hey, Mom. They told me that that they'll release me from here if I plead guilty. They'll release me from here, no probation, no nothing, and then no ties. But then they have a hold on me from Illinois, but they're gonna hold me for Illinois. Yeah, cause I was thinking like maybe I'll just get it over with here and then go down there and see what they're gonna do down there. See if maybe I can get it over faster, but it don't really. I guess he said that they'd send me over there and I'll face the charges over there or whatever. And that if I go to trial and I lose, they're gonna try to give me the max time over there. Yes, ma'am. I love you too.
Do you have any idea what you're gonna do? What should I forward on to your attorney?
Not guilty.
You don't want to take the plea?
No.
Okay. I'll let them know.
If they trying to cop me out just to make me plead guilty, then they probably don't have enough evidence to hold it against me anyway, I figured. So I figured I'll just have to fight the case, and I didn't even really do it. I have did a lot of things, but this time I didn't even think I'm in here for now. I didn't even do it. They just came to pick me up. So I ain't gonna plead guilty to it if I didn't do it. Usually I cop out, but I'm listening to what my mama say.
As you've seen, most of the kids think they're grown at 13 and can make their own decisions without any parental input. So for him at 18 to be so concerned of mom's input it's kind of unusual, yeah. You know, they generally think that they can make their own decisions and they'll just take the consequences as they roll. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised actually, and I'm surprised that he did that because he presents so that, you know, doesn't really care what anybody else thinks or does, and you know, and that he is grown and so forth. So I honestly am a little surprised.
So you got to decide now.
All right.
I can't make it for you. You're gonna have to decide yourself.
What do you think?
I thought you decided you wanted to move on with your life.
I did. All right, come on.
Okay, so are you doing the plea agreement then?
Come on.
Okay.
Man, oh my goodness. What happened? My mama walked out on me.
Out of court? Why did you accept the plea?
She got mad. I don't know what. Man, I didn't say anything. I just sat there and didn't say nothing. She walked out. She walked out.
She walked out. Why did you? It was because you took the plea? Is that what you think, dude?
It was. I just like, man, I didn't understand. Like, they both sound like two bad things to me. I know for a fact you guys are right, that everyone's right, you know, that it's better to get it over with. Like, it sounds good to go across the street and bail out, but I know that I still gonna have to face it. I'm still gonna have to face it. This is only gonna postpone it. I could be here, sitting in here for months and months and months, and then finally they say, all right, we don't got enough evidence, it's dropped. And I'm like, what happens with all that time I just did? I've been here for 6 months, what happens to that? Oh, it's just done. Or now you have to go across the street and go to St. Louis anyway. I could have been 6 months into whatever I have to do in St. Louis. She don't see that, man.
Right.
That was just the worst thing she could have ever did. She never did nothing like that before. I just don't know what to do, man. She don't. I feel like if I ain't got my mom, I ain't got nobody.
Aaron has a waiver hearing set for tomorrow, and I do believe that he has been in contact off and on with his attorney. His attorney has come to the detention center and has spoken with him several times, and I think they've discussed his options. And one option is taking, a plea agreement to admitting to the charges here, and if he does that, I do believe they'll dismiss those charges, but let him go back to Illinois to face his pending issues that he has in Illinois.
They want you to they want me to plead guilty to something, then they'll drop something. But they say it's a plea bargain, and then they'll give me credit for time served. I'm thinking like I'm ready to go home. I'm just ready to get it over with. I think now I regret. You know what I'm saying? I regret saying I'm innocent. I just want to get it over with.
I'm not quite sure. A lot of times when we do have kids here in Indiana and they do have charges in Illinois, sometimes they have to go through what they call an interstate compact. Illinois is funny about coming to get kids over here even though they want them.
I feel like I'm getting a little institutionalized in here, so I'd rather just go take care of this and then go straight into that and then be done with it. But as soon as I'm done, I'm done. No more probation, no more restrictions. I can move on with my life, get a good job, and put this behind me, you know?
When Aaron goes to court today, if they did not accept the plea bargain, then, and he is facing waiver, then he would be, if he does get waived, that means he's going to adult court, which would mean as soon as the court order signed, he goes across the street to the Lake County Jail, then he would be there until he gets bonded out. And then, he has to go through the court process there, and then he'll still have the Illinois aspect pending. This is your waiver, right?
No, they gonna tell me.
Huh?
No.
What do you mean, no?
They told me that it's different. Like they told me if I plead guilty to something, they gonna drop something. I don't know.
Have you agreed to do that?
Yeah.
So you're plea bargaining it? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
And you've agreed to that with the prosecutor?
No, they did it. They did everything. I ain't even have to do nothing. They just came.
But I mean, you agreed with it through your public defender and the prosecutor?
Yes. I'm trying to figure out what they want me to plead guilty
So
to.
you're gonna plea, okay, so then it's not a waiver, so then you're gonna, okay. But if you don't accept the plea,
then it's a waiver.
then it's a waiver and you subject to going across the street, correct?
Yes.
Well, what are you gonna do if you speak to your mom and she convinces you to change your mind? Because Aaron, if it goes to waiver, you're going across the street to Lake County. I'm saying if it goes to waiver, you go to Lake County, you're going to have to post bond in order to get out, and then you're going to have to go through the whole court process as an adult, which in turn, you're still going to be facing Illinois when that's over. Okay?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. I don't want that to do that, but sometimes I be like, that's better, because then they ain't gonna, I don't know. I just ready to I'm gonna get it over with though. Just go ahead, stay here, then go there, whatever.
Okay, so you're gonna take the plea agreement?
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do.
All righty. Because it could be a very, very long process if you get waived and you have to, because now you need bond money, and then you can sit there till you get bonded,
Like, 'cause I have 2 charges, and what if I didn't want to plead guilty to the one that they trying to give me, make me plead guilty to?
Well, then you got some decisions to make, man. Quick. Real quick.
See what my mama got to say. She gonna be like, so I told you, son.
Well, I mean, like you said, you're 18. It's time you gotta start. But, you know, it's like anything in life, Aaron. Whatever decision you choose to make today, you have to take the consequences that go with it. Whether it be negative or positive, you know, that's just life.
She thinks that if I stay in here long enough that,
That Illinois is going to disappear?
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, Aaron.
That's what I was trying to say, but
It's not going to happen.
I was-
I tried to explain that to you, you know, the last time. It doesn't matter if you're here 10 years. They're going to be waiting at the door at the end of 10 years when you walk out because, you know.
that's absurd. They probably want me to plead guilty today for felony fleeing and eluding from the police.
So you really don't know which charge they're offering you the plea on?
Mm.
Okay.